Hello and welcome back to Up the Villa. Welcome to the tactical debrief where we take an in-depth look at Aston Villa's last game, which was Aston Villa 0, Crystal Palace 3. If you are new, make sure you are helping me out. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Hit that like button and most importantly, comment your thoughts in the comment section down below. So, very disappointed, frustrated, annoyed, perplexed, feeling flat, feeling low, feeling not great about Villa at the minute. And yesterday after the game, I was very, I'm going to say upset, but very frustrated with, again, a performance that I'd seen from Aston Villa that just was totally unacceptable. Tactically confusing. And I will just caveat this in here and just put, when I do a reaction like that on a fan cam or a reaction after Brentford, I'm not making it up. I'm not doing it just to make it up or try and get clicks or however it could look. I am being brutally honest, and I am frustrated with us at the minute. And you can look at context and you can look at what Unai Emery's done for Villa. You can look at the journey. But unfortunately, that's in the past. We are living in the present now. We are living with what we are seeing on the pitch. And I don't think there's any Villa fan out there that can say that it's good at the minute. And because it isn't good, it doesn't mean that you have to pretend that it's good and everything's okay, because it's not. If I was to come on that match reaction or fan cam last night and go, you know what, guys, it's all right. Like, stick with it. We'll be fine. We'll get there. No, it's just not good enough. It's not good enough. So, on today's episode, I'm going to highlight everything that frustrated me and annoyed me. And the tactical setup again, I'm going to go through and I'm going to showcase what the problem was with Aston Villa. How on earth have we not got to grips with Crystal Palace yet? That it's getting borderline. Just, I don't know. I mean, they are a good team, Crystal Palace. They are good. They have got a system that is very, very good. But how on earth have we still not got to grips with it? And the first thing I'm going to show you is absolutely unforgivable. It is mind-blowingly bad that this is allowed to happen. And I'm not here to say, guys, I told you so. I told you so. I don't want to be that guy. But anybody that watched my Tactical Look episode will have seen me say, when Mateta drops into central midfield, somebody has got to follow him and win the ball back and stop him from getting the ball when he drops into a central area. I said it. I said he will drop into a central area and he will have runners that are running off him. The goal. This is absolutely unforgivable that this is allowed to happen in a game against Crystal Palace. Mateta is in acres of space with not one Villa player anywhere near him. He drops, he turns, and he plays the pass. Now, fair enough. Something else has got to happen before this ball can go in the back of the net. But you have to get touch tight to Mateta and stop him from getting the ball. And a simple thing, and we just can't deal with it. And it's just not good enough. This also isn't good enough because he should be now in front of him, stopping him from getting to that ball, and he's scrambling around. But Mateta, with this much space there to pick it up and do what he wants. I'm sorry, and this is why I'm annoyed, guys. This is forget off the pitch, forget what's going on, and forget Martinez for a second. There's 11 players on this pitch, and this is how you are defending. It's simply not good enough. Simply not good enough. So, just bitterly frustrating. And the next goal, now we're going to get onto this in a second, but Matty Cash is in an advanced area. And this is all part of Villa's problem, is that Donyell Marlon makes a run and goes on the outside and goes out wide on the outside, and Matty Cash passes it on the inside to a Crystal Palace player. And then we've got Mark Guay on the edge of the box, unchallenged. John McGinn loses the ball and he sticks it top bin. Worldy finish. Fair play to him. But the cohesion, we'll get onto that in a second. And then the final one. Again, when I was running through Crystal Palace's goals on the tactical look, I said you cannot leave Crystal Palace players unmarked in the box. Like, I just cannot believe the defending. What can you say about this? He's unmarked. It's Sarr at the back post, the most prolific player against Aston Villa in this Crystal Palace squad is unmarked at the back post. It's absolutely mind-blowingly, bafflingly bad. The 3 goals that we conceded here, the cohesion on the second one, the defending on the first, and this one, just simply not good enough. So we're going to go now to Aston Villa, and this is our passing network from the game. And again, from games gone by, we will see the big network between Mings and Konsa and Cash. This is Villa's playbook in possession. This is what Villa seemingly are very comfortable at doing. Tyrone Mings picks up the ball, gets it to his right foot, looks to play Konsa back to Cash. Cash then will go back to Konsa to Mings, then Mings will restart. We'll then go back to Konsa, and then Konsa back to Mings to Maatsen. And we are really comfortable at just playing in this zone here. This is where we are comfortable at playing. And then we have an absolute mishmash of players centrally in the middle of the pitch that are so congested, that are being blocked out by Crystal Palace players. We'd got Wharton, who was blocking out Rodgers all of the time. He was standing in front of Rodgers to stop Rodgers from getting the ball. We then play risky passes, lose the ball, and then boom, Crystal Palace pounce out wide their options. But the big thing that I want to highlight, and I had this comment come my way as well yesterday, is that, but you called for Guesson and Marlon to play. Yeah, that's correct. But I didn't ask for Marlon to invert. I wanted him to stay out wide. I wanted width out wide. I wanted attacking options to be out wide. And the similar sort of pattern emerged with Donyell Marlon. Donyell Marlon inverting into that area there. So Donyell Marlon was really occupying and playing in this pocket here. That's where Marlon was playing. So we can see if we get rid of this here, there, and Marlon's here, what's here? Absolutely nothing. No width whatsoever. No outlet whatsoever. Morgan Rogers should be in this pocket here, not Daniel Marlon, because Marlon's then inverting and it's all getting clustered. It's all getting mished and mashed up. And then we look on the right and there's nothing there. And do you know what? We'll go to Holt End cam now. So we'll go to Holt End cam. So this was taken by myself in the Holt End. So we've got Mings, Consa, and we've got Cash. That back three shape that we are really comfortable in. Nothing occupying any ounce of width on that right-hand side. Daniel Marlon has come inside. We've got Ollie Watkins. We've got Rogers. We've got Matson. We've got Tielemans. And we've got John McGinn. Clustered, congested, no width. Width is a game changer because it stretches the opponents. If Villa could have won the ball back in this situation here with one of these players and pinged it to a player over here, look how much space we've got to drive into that zone. Sometimes I actually feel a little bit for Cash because he's got nothing on. It's all safe. It's all too easy and too comfortable. And this is why I'm annoyed at Emery. This is why I'm annoyed at Villa. This is why I'm annoyed at the tactics, because nothing's changing. It's the same that we saw against Newcastle, Brentford, Crystal Palace. We saw last season at away games. We saw patterns of it last season. When you're bringing in different personnel, you've got to change. You've got to change what they're able to do. It's no point. We're all craving for Marlon to play. We're all craving for Guesson to play. But if you're going to say to him, play the same way as what we played when McGinn was out wide and McGinn inverts, nothing's changing. The shackles are on. The shackles have got to be taken off. We've got to be quicker. We've got to be more insightful. And we've got to have more clear patterns of play. The pattern at the minute is Mings, Consa, and Cash. Mings, Consa, Cash. Mings, Consa, Cash. But what's the option? What's the option out wide? And when we was having that sustained spell yesterday, it felt just like huff and puff. It felt like we were just huffing and puffing to like, something's going to happen. We'll whip a crossing and something's going to happen. It wasn't insightful patterns of play that were getting us in those areas. We were just sticking it on them. And that's what I said to the guy next to me. I swear, guys, I said to him, we're huffing and puffing here. They'll go down the other end of the pitch and score. And it happened 2 minutes after I said it. I could foresee what was about to happen, and it happened. We've got Crystal Palace, but again, look at this. Look at this width. Look at that width there, holding that width. Solid 3, midfield 2 jumping, number 10, and striker. It's got a presence that has. Whereas ours, it's bitty. It's got presence. And again, we can see this from Villa on our average positions. Inverting. I want width. I want something here. That width there is actually okay. It's not bad. He was okay. He wasn't terrible. And then get Rogers in that little pocket there. And already the balance looks better. So I'm just really frustrated with how we've played. I mean, we'll run through some of the numbers through some of the players. Rodgers on the left, went on the left at times, lost the ball 12 times. Cash, 1 out of 4 duels were won. Tielemans at the minute looks a completely different player. Won 6 of 4. Watkins, how many times did he touch the ball? 24 times. Not touching the ball enough. So I thought I'd do this episode, not shying away from it, but thank God that there is an international break. Thank God there is an international break and we can reset, readjust. But I am very, very worried about Unai and Jack Grealish running at this team. So Unai has got to go back to the drawing board. He has got to look at the system and find a new way of setting this team up and getting the best out of the players. So that's all I can say, really. So I'll do a transfer episode after this, or I'll do it and you can watch this or mismatch them and watch them in different orders. But I just thought I'd do the episode because, you know, I'm going to be consistent. So cheers, everyone. Up the Villa.